When we last left our intrepid adventurers.
This council has judged you
Yeah, I've heard that before.
as a righteous hot mess. How about we give you guys a job on kind of a probationary period? There are crews that have been trying to repair the roads throughout the region, but they keep getting attacked by elven barbarians. And he goes charging off into the woods.
Leroy Jenkins! Can I push my ballpoint pen into his eye?
Yeah.
Say the pin is mighty and so
Let me roll first and I'll see how I feel.
Strength check. Holy fucking... I don't have anything out. Anybody can look. It was this white D20. Fucking nat 1. Right there.
The pen is mightier than the sword. No, I'm gonna stab him in the eyeball with my goddamn ballpoint pen, and I will leave it with him. It's gone forever. I'll cross it out of my fucking inventory.
All right.
But I'm gonna drive it as deep as I
For
can.
a ballpoint pen to
into
the
an
eyeball
as hard to the
with
hilt.
him having
the
rolled
hilt.
a natural 1, so he's not even really fighting you at all. I'm going to let you roll without any of your penalty for your lack of strength. I'm going to let you just roll a d12 straight up for damage.
Okay.
No, come on, give him like 2d6 at least.
Okay,
This is going into
2d6,
his
2d6.
brain.
Oh, that would be a 9.
So you drive this pen into this guy's eye and it sinks in and he screams, and that
I'm
really
currently erasing my ballpoint pen.
that sort of really dark blood that comes from
Yeah.
deep inside the body oozes out, and the eye itself turns into sort of a white liquid goo that gets all over your hands as it seeps from his eye
Ichor.
socket.
I think it's the word.
Ichor.
Yeah, it's a white and sort of dark red ichor.
Yeah.
jelly.
And he
like.
screams bloody murder. He doesn't die. He probably wishes that he was dying.
He has a bad day.
The last 2 barbarians in the order hear the scream from the woods and charge into the tree line in Cannon's direction.
all. I don't like that.
They get within about 5 feet. Number 3 is going to take a shot at the last remaining worker again. This guy has gotten exceedingly lucky. Wow. And he will continue. He's
Bad Leroy
he's
Brown.
nimble. Yeah. Leroy Jenkins died like a bitch. Leroy Brown is...
He's the baddest man in the whole damn town of Pterodactyl.
God damn it, Leroy Jenkins.
Next, it is number 1 is over on Ulrich and Mandark's side. And number 1 is going to charge into the trees. Not really sure what he's going to find there. How far back into the trees are you, Mandark? 10 feet?
5.
5 feet? He charges into the trees, sees you, and goes after you. And he's going to reach out for you with his bare hands. What's your armor class with that? You don't have any armor.
12.
So, yeah, you're just 12 straight up.
Uh-oh.
He reaches for you, but you are too small and slippery.
Like a wet pickle.
Which will make it Ulrich's turn.
Shitballs. All right, I see everyone going towards him.
There's this one that just charged into the woods that's now below you and in a few feet and going after Mandark. And all the way across the clearing, it looks like Cannon might be in trouble.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it, you know.
1 bard versus 3 barbarians. He'll be fine.
I have a lot of... So, I have a plan, actually. I have, like, an actual plan.
Can I jump down and attack one with my sword?
Sword?
You can jump down and attack the
I
one
would attack one with my sword.
Or I can
that is
climb
going
down,
after Mandark.
I can climb down a few feet so I don't have to roll athletics and then jump the rest of the way. And then
I'll let
attack
you
with
just
my
do it. You
sword.
don't have to roll athletics for that.
Cool. I do that thing that I did last time that seemed to work out really well where I'm like,
Whoops.
Wait,
5.
what you got there, Ace?
11.
You jump out of the tree, but you miss your attack. You're short. You're within reach of this guy now. You're in an adjacent space, and you're fine, but you missed horribly.
Do I get a second attack?
Yeah, that would fall under that ability because this is a regular attack action.
I
So you
attack
get to
him
make another unarmed attack as a monk. Because Jesus Christ.
with a monk weapon. So I can still do my...
No,
watching
you make
that,
an unarmed attack after an attack with a monk weapon.
Oh,
I've been watching
yeah.
that unfold on Facebook.
What?
I'm talking about like monks being overpowered.
Monks are pretty overpowered. 21
21? Yeah, that'll hit.
with 7 damage.
So you leap out of this tree, swinging your sword, which you promptly bury in the dirt. But you manage, as you bury your sword in the dirt, to kind of swing around the sword, doing a spinny air kick at the same time.
Hell yeah.
And you kick this guy in the side, and you feel 3 or 4 ribs at least snap.
Yeah, bitch.
Which will make Cannon's turn.
Let's kill some motherfucking elves.
I'm tired of all these motherfucking
Fucking
elves
elves
in my
the
motherfucking
plains.
forest.
Oh,
Come on, man.
I know you're
There's
going
no
with.
planes in D&D, Joe.
There are
there are
many,
plains
many
and forests.
planes in D&D.
PLAIN.
There are innumerable planes in D&D.
So many planes. All right, what am I doing here? I'm going after.
You are currently in a grapple with a guy who you are holding a knife pretty much all the way through his eyeball.
It's a ballpoint.
It's a ballpoint pen.
Or, yeah,
I
it's a
erased it
ballpoint
from
pen,
my
I'm sorry.
inventory. I drove it all the way in.
Yeah, that's in his eye, and you're still grappled with this dude. He's screaming and not dead.
Let's go
And
with
there are
another
2
eye.
more dudes that just charged into the trees who are running towards you. They're 10 feet away now.
That's cool. I don't know. I mean, like, maybe I want to kill this motherfucker and then also, as a secondary action, just go, suck it! Come at me, bro. Like, I want to, like, maybe give some, like...
Okay.
You know.
You can do that. You want to go ahead and try and finish this dude that you're in the grapple with.
That seems easiest. Yeah, let's kill this dude.
How do you want to try and kill him?
Well, I have a dagger. I could just, like, drive the dagger in his other eye. That seems pretty brutal.
Like that ought to do it. All right, let's do opposed strength checks again, but I will give you advantage because you've got a pen in this guy's
also,
eyeball.
like, all the way in. It's like 6 inches.
It's
You-
in.
So 12.
12. You win the strength contest.
Okay.
So you stick a dagger in that guy's eye. I think it's D4 damage.
It's a
2.
All right, you stick your dagger in this guy's other eye.
Now he's blind.
He is blind.
He is
yeah.
now completely blind because that eye pops too.
Ugh.
And you're not sure if he dies, but he at least passes out.
What he should.
He goes limp in your arms and you let him fall to the ground. And then you go, and then what do you do?
We'll always love you.
That's what I
Okay, you sing to him. And then do you do anything at the guy's charging at you?
It's slow. It's nice.
Okay.
It's nice.
Okay.
He gets a slow fall. I'm going to call that my own choice.
With that, it's his turn. He's going to continue to be limp and falling to the ground. Then it is the captain guy's turn. The captain guy knows exactly what a magic missile is. And he knows exactly where it came from.
What the fuck? Are you
Just
kidding
rolled a
me?
nat 20 on Knowledge Arcana.
Oh my god. Piss out my ass.
Oh my fuck, you guys.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my god, you
Oh my god, you guys.
The
That's fine.
Maria is the name of the captain?
Megan.
That was Megan.
Oh, Megan.
No, his name is Egger, though.
Yeah! I love
Edgar the
it.
captain.
He charges towards the trees. He makes it to the tree line. You are still 5 feet in past the tree line
I'm trying to hide.
because he's so pissed and not really thinking straight. He doesn't have time to draw and load his crossbow while running at you. So he's going to run at you and throw his crossbow at you.
How big is it?
It's a pretty big crossbow.
Because I have a light crossbow.
This dude's at least like 6'8",
You
and
cannot.
it's an
you cannot wield
appropriately
this
sized
crossbow.
crossbow.
Dex check?
I wouldn't. Are you going to like throw your crossbow at his crossbow?
No, catch it!
Okay. Well,
Have a new crossbow!
You will not. It is too large for you.
first, what is your armor? There's a chance that you will have a chance to catch it. There's a chance you will have a chance to catch it. What's your armor class?
12.
12.
Is that not big? It sounds big.
Holy fucking shit. Make a dexterity check. Dexterity,
So 11.
Okay, he chucks this crossbow at you, and it falls short, and you reach out and try and catch it, and you don't.
I don't catch it. But it's on the ground.
So, with that... All right,
Hey.
it is the barbarians who are charging towards Cannon's turn.
Come at me, bro.
The first one is just going to throw a punch at you.
Okay.
That's going to land.
I'm gonna whimper.
What's your health at?
11.
Oh, you're fine. You just took the one spear shot. This guy punches you square in the fucking face, though.
Yikes.
And you probably feel your nose crack for
That's
3
where the money's
damage.
coming.
My perfect nose.
The next guy's going to try and grab you.
That's his moneymaker.
He's going to succeed, so make opposing strength checks for grapple.
But 13.
Roll high-low. That's a tie.
Oh, that'd be a 4.
Oh, I got a 20.
Fuck.
He grabs you handedly. And we go back to the new top of the order. It's that worker's turn.
Bad Bad Leroy Brown! Hit him!
He's going to take a shot at number 3.
Get him!
Great.
Fuck number 3.
Bad
Baddest man in
Leroy
the whole
Brown.
damn town.
Of pterodactyl.
Bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in all of pterodactyl,
Leroy
swings
Jenkins.
his shovel
No, Leroy Jenkins died.
at one of the only barbarians left to have not gotten hit, and just buries the shovel into his neck as this guy's charging at him, and the head like half flops off as the body crumples to the ground.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Leroy. That was 14 damage with a shovel.
With a shovel?
He critted and rolled max damage. Yep.
God damn, he just took someone's head off with a shovel, basically. That's awesome.
We're back to number 1.
No.
Number 1, who is just gonna try and punt Mandark.
Oh,
He's
come
just
on.
gonna try and kick him in the head as hard as he can. Oh, he's gonna kick you in the head as hard as he can. What are your hit points at?
13.
You're fine. Yeah, you're at 13 still.
Oh, he doesn't even hurt me.
He kicks you real hard, though, and you take 2 damage. Bruised, maybe. You actually took some damage from somebody other than yourself.
Oh, for the first time.
For the first time.
Old Ray of Frost. I'm not going to use that again for a while, you know, so I figured out.
You could use that again. You could use that again because it's your turn.
Well, obviously I'm going to attack this guy. Why don't I just stab him in the eyeballs with my daggers?
Okay. You can make an attack with your dagger.
God, I'm bad at rolling this d20. Oh, my piss ass out my ass.
What is it?
It's a 20.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20? Oh! Mandar gets a critical attack with fucking
On an
melee.
eyeball!
Dagger to the eyeball. Nat 20. 21.
He was going for that eyeball.
So 1.
So 2 damage.
It's a 1, but it's a critical, so it's 2 damage.
How you roll a nat 20 and do 2 damage?
Size. It's good for your size.
I did a really good job of hurting him a little bit.
You don't really fight with the dagger. You're not good with daggers.
So this guy's already bleeding profusely from the gash that Ulrich gave him. And you stick your dagger right in that same gash again and
yeah.
wiggle it around.
Ugh.
I did like a little jiggle.
And the dude crumples to the ground, passing out from pain.
Oh, yeah. Fuck him. Cool. I did something good.
And it is the big dude's turn. He gets right up next to the both of you and takes a swing at each of you.
Oh.
Because you are in contact. With a 15. So he gets so close to hitting you, you dodge like just barely. It feels like you
all I do.
brush.
That's all I do, baby.
Feel the mace like brush against your
You
skin.
feel the bass drop.
You feel the mace drop.
Oh, Eric.
And then he swings at Mandark.
No.
Oh, yeah. Mandark, that's going to hit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good. Mandark finally gets hit with some real damage.
Damn it. You can.
Oh, Mandark, time for a little perspective. Take 8 damage. This dude's mace catches you full in the body because just the head of it is about the size of you.
Down to 3.
I
All right.
And your ribs break and the wind gets knocked out of your body and you probably crumple to the ground just a little bit. And we will go back to the new top because everybody's dead. It's Ulrich.
Ah, God, finally the 10's at the top. All right.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hit the captain.
Captain's like almost dead, right? Like, no, yeah, he is though.
He looks fine. He took a couple clearly hard
No,
hits, but
he's having
standing tall.
he's having a moment.
18?
18
And it hit.
Don't cut that sound. That was great.
That'll be 7 damage.
You successfully stab him and draw some bloody blood.
Oh my god, how strong is this guy?
Then I'm going to...
Do you follow up on armed attack? Because you get to do that every fucking time just cuz.
Ooh. Oh, it's a 9. Okay, 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Does it really? God damn.
He's not really wearing any armor. He's just kind of
barbarian.
relying on his bigness.
8 damage with my fist, because my fists are weapons.
Your follow-up with your fist is just as, if not more effective than your sword.
Like a monster.
All right, so you stabbed him with the sword. That seemed to take the fight out of him a little bit.
The edge off.
And then you follow up with a swift kick in his rib on the other side, and you feel some squishy breaking, and he suddenly looks like he does not want to be in this fight anymore after charging in, throwing crossbows with such bravado.
I want to expend a chi point for my patient defense.
Ooh, okay.
It's
What's that do?
It gives me dodge as a bonus action for the rest of the turn.
Nice. Okay.
So now I'm dodging.
All right. And now you've got dodge active.
I can't really get hit again, so if he's gonna be able to hit me again.
All right. And it's Mandark's turn.
Oh no. I'm laying on the ground and shit, right?
You're not prone.
You're not prone. You're not on the ground, but you
Luke,
just...
help, Luke, help.
You've probably never experienced pain or injury quite on this level.
I'm down to 3 out of 13, so I'm pretty much...
You feel like you just got hit by a fucking truck.
I think I'm going to do the Ray of Frost.
That's a good roll there, boss.
All right, a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards the captain who's in range. Make a ranged spell attack.
Through a 17. Kaplow.
It is plus your proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier, which is charisma.
22.
That's absolutely going to hit for 1d8 cold damage.
7, bitch.
Ulrich, you see Mandark do another strange gesture.
He goes,
And-
Boogity boogity.
And as he's doing the strange gesture, the captain takes an attack of opportunity
Oh.
and misses. He swings his mace over Mandark's head, and Mandark
It's not hard. Middle ground.
chants out the last of the spell, and you see that pale blue-white beam shoot out of his hand. And this time, instead of catching his entire arm in a bunch of frost, it catches the captain's head in a bunch of frost, and it freezes over, and he falls over dead.
Yeah, Mandark! Killing the captain.
I froze the captain.
Cannon, it's your turn. You
Okay.
are currently being grappled. What are you going to do?
Stab him in the eye. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Your dagger is still in the other guy's eye.
Yeah, well, can I push my tooth in his eye?
You do have
I
your
have my own
canine.
tooth.
Sure, just keep
It's in
pulling
my
stuff out of your
inventory.
pockets and try to put them in people's eyes. Roll strength.
That would be a 19.
A 19. Yeah, you win the strength check. So roll D4 for
God,
damage on this
D4.
tooth into the eyeball.
1.
So you do 1 damage by pushing your eye. We're going to call this guy number 4. You make him extremely uncomfortable.
Kill me. Kill me now.
No, you know whose turn it is? It's Bad Leroy Brown's turn.
He's the baddest man.
And guess what the fuck Leroy Brown's about to do?
What's he
Kill
gonna
me?
He charges into the woods and takes a shot at Cannon now. He's going to swing his shovel at the barbarian who's grappling Cannon.
do? All right.
Oh, look at Bad Leroy.
He smacks the barbarian. Smacks the barbarian across the back of the head with his shovel.
Dude.
Breaking the grapple and freeing you.
Shovel.
And
I'm gonna run away.
fucking ringing
Nice
this
turn.
dude's bell.
Plink.
That's Leroy Brown's turn, and now it's the barbarian's turn, and he's going to turn around and take a swing at Leroy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Leroy. That's a critical punch.
I'm really emotionally attached to Leroy right now.
He turns and he just fucking levels Leroy with a massive punch for 6 fucking damage.
Whoa,
and
bitch.
Leroy falls like a sack of bricks.
But he's not dead though. He's just unconscious.
You don't even see this happen. You're on the other side of the
I'm
clearing.
emotionally
in the trees.
invested as a player in Leroy
How close am
Brown
I?
surviving.
How
Who
close am I
puts
to
bricks in
Leroy?
a sack?
He,
That's a solid question.
you're
Go
just
in, stack them on a pallet.
Alright.
Strap them to it.
And it's the other barbarian's turn who is going to take a swing at Cannon.
Yeah, get him.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh god damn it! It's
What's your health at?
9.
Oh, you're fucking...
Acting
You
like
have
a
better
bitch.
HP.
Whine.
I lucked out on it
Whiny.
actually.
Whiny bitch. Now I'm going to give you something to whine about, though, because this guy fucking,
Did you
like,
hear that? Ooh.
gives you a couple of kidney shots for 5 damage.
Woo! I'm at 4 and I will die for this.
Mark that 5 was non-lethal.
So you're probably not gonna die.
Now we are back around to Ulrich.
Oh, thank goodness. How far away am I from my good friend?
You can hear that there's still a scuffle going on the other side of the clearing, but it is a solid 55 feet from where you are. The
Well-
other side of the clearing is 45 feet from you.
I can spend a chi to take Step of the Wind and dash as a bonus and get over there and help this poor bastard out.
God damn, dog, did you just have a chi point to like get all the way over there and still have an attack?
So,
Fucking monks.
Oh, Bruce Lee in this bitch, right?
I've never played a monk before, and I was like, you know what? Today,
Which one are you going to attack? There's the one that is not hurt at all and the one that is hurt some.
Kill motherfucker. Kill him.
Kill him dead.
I'm gonna comb.
Go commit die.
So you're going after the one that's hurt some.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Make him
Yeah,
hurt
you go
more.
commit die?
I'm
Oh,
gonna commit some die on him.
Whoa. He gonna be dead.
He's gonna,
What you got?
Well,
Nat 20.
You got nat 20? Oh, shit. There's a lot of crits in this fight.
man,
Crits and
Get
shit.
it. Get it.
man,
Get
I
it.
should
Come
have
on.
went for the other guy. Well, that's 18 damage.
Whoa!
So I want to show this
Kill
from
it.
Cannon's perspective. Because what you see, Cannon, is this guy
He's
punched
like-
the shit out of you, and you're reeling back, and you are in the fight of your life. And it's you or him, and it's getting really close. There's this other guy, too. And then you just see a blur of motion, and his head falls from his shoulders.
Dang.
I'm
And-
used
and
to that.
Ulrich-
That's fine. Like,
And Ulrich is standing next
I
to
know
you with
that
a bloody sword.
I am legitimately kind of I'm compatible. You know, it's hard. It's hard. You know?
I'd like to
Happens
hit
all
the
the
other
time.
guy with my unarmed
Jesus
attack.
Christ, you do get another. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Kill them all.
Broken.
Ooh, I don't know. 11's not gonna do it, is it?
You make contact, but it's just kind of a glancing
I
blow,
ran,
and
I ran like
Next
60
time.
feet.
his
like-
armor takes it.
We have one more to kill, right? That's what we're at, basically.
Yes.
1 or 2.
Yeah, it is now the two of you facing down this one barbarian.
He's got
It is now Mandark's turn.
Magic missile in.
Mandark, you can't currently see what's going. You just saw Ulrich just like shoot like a fucking cannonball out of where you were across the clearing.
I resent the cannonball statement.
Mandar, can you give us
Lots
like
of things can be fast that aren't cannonball shaped.
fireworks display?
All right, so I'm gonna get up. Bandar is gonna get up.
You run out of the trees into the clearing, and you're probably standing next to the campfire, and you can see the scuffle going on in the trees on the other side of the clearing.
Exactly. I fire a magic missile. One of them goes straight up into the sky. Firework display. The other two straight into his left and right eyeballs. Kapow.
Yes!
All right, roll the damage on those
You
two.
don't have to roll this one for that.
Oh, okay.
It's automatic.
No, it's an automatic hit, so it's 2 magic missiles at 1d4 plus 1 each.
Yeah, 5 damage.
That's good. 5 damage is good.
2 and 1 on the 4-sided die is not.
It's now the two of you facing down this one barbarian, and you see it looks like he got hit in the back with something. You're not really sure, but
Fucking fairies or some shit.
he staggers, and it's Cannon's turn.
I mean, obviously, Tasha's hideous laughter. I mean, it's the end of the roll. Like, come on. That's what I need to do.
Okay. It will provoke an attack of opportunity
Okay.
to cast while in melee
I am
combat
about
range.
dead, too. So.
Well, that doesn't matter because he swings fist at you and he goes wide, and you cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So he gets a will save against your spell save DC, which is going to be 8 plus your proficiency plus your
your
charisma.
wisdom. Oh,
Charisma mod.
Charisma? Oh, that's plus 5.
So 13. Natural 1.
Oh man.
I don't roll. I've rolled every time since then.
No,
You have a flat number.
Right.
He's
okay.
you get to just cast Tasha's Hideous. You don't have to
Right.
make an attack. You don't have to hit him with it. You just cast, and he gets to have his will save against it, but he fails horribly. And the final combatant, injuries and all, he's bleeding, he's broken, he's wounded, and he's facing down the two of you and likely certain death, and he just starts cracking the fuck up. We're out of initiative. He falls to the ground just rolling with laughter.
That's good because I totally dropped my sword after he like I'm just disarmed as fuck. What? I don't know anything about magic, right? No.
No, you don't know a goddamn thing about magic.
I'm going back to the camp. and
This
going
guy
to-
ain't dead yet. He's
I'm gonna
laughing
check
at you.
out Leroy.
I don't care.
Leroy at Brown.
You check on Leroy Brown.
Bad Leroy Brown?
The baddest man in the whole damn town of Pterodactyl.
Bad Bad Leroy Brown is out cold, but he's got a pulse.
I'm like, hey, Cannon.
Can we add him to our party?
Can you heal him?
Yes, I can.
He might die.
7.
You heal him for 7 points.
7.
His eyes flutter open. Well, okay. Stop. Rewind. You stick your finger into his ear with
Thank you.
absolutely
Yeah.
zero lubrication
Dry Willy.
and wiggle it around.
Dry Willy. That's how I heal. Dry Willy.
The other two of you see Cannon do this,
Oh, I know.
but as he does,
You felt it.
you start to see Leroy's wounds actually close before your eyes. And his eyes open and flutter, and he looks up at you, and he says, where are we? Hey y'all, Eric here. I just wanted to take a second out of the show and thank you guys so much for listening yet again. Episode 3. Sorry if the fight kind of drug on there. We were maybe a couple of bottles of really cheap wine into a long game, and then Joe just started putting objects into people's eye sockets and we couldn't stop ourselves. But we came back a few days later, considerably soberer, and recorded what you are about to hear next. And if you like the show, I mean, maybe it's your first episode, maybe you've caught up to the entire 2.5 episode saga up to this point. Either way, if you like what you're hearing, please head on over to iTunes and just leave us a quick review. It helps us out a lot, and we genuinely want to know what you guys think about the show. But for now, I want to know what became of Bad Bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town of Pterodactyl. Let's find out together right now on SideQuest.
We're back.
And we're back.
We've just finished the fight. There's not a sound in the night except the crackling of the fire and the hideous laughter of the tied-up barbarian. There are 6 dead barbarians and the one tied to a tree at the edge of the clearing. There are 3, if they're not dead, they're probably going to be dead real soon. Construction workers. Same goes for the barbarians, really.
Two things on my mind. Hey, man with the healing. Do you want to see if we can revive these miners that we got killed?
Listen, my pinky's worn out. It needs a little bit of time to heal. It's been in a lot of people.
Also, while we're having this conversation, I'm just taking a quick peek around for any wine skins, bottles
That the barbarians might have had?
liquor.
Yeah, I think we should just
That's
generally...
totally fair.
We should... I'm going to say this in character. Well, clearly we're going to rob them of everything they have, correct?
Yeah.
Like
So you guys
anything
want
useful.
to loot the camp?
Yeah.
I will say, in the otherwise quiet deep of night, this barbarian tied to the tree is wailing with laughter. It is loud.
So that might draw some
Why are you
attention.
Why are you laughing?
Why is he laughing?
That's a great
Fair
question. Eh? Shrug shoulders. Eh?
I'm like, hey man, what's so funny?
I whispered a joke to him.
I mean, I want to know the joke, but I don't want to know the joke
Exactly.
like that.
It's a very funny joke.
Do you guys remember that Monty Python skit?
Yeah. I was just
That's exactly what I was thinking. My dog has no
great.
nose.
So how does it smell?
Awful.
That's the joke. Can that be how you cast Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
It's canon.
As far as like this guy laughing, maybe we should do something about that.
No.
Yeah, you guys handle that. I need a drink, man. I'm not feeling very good after this. and
You had sort of just finished the
My
last of
third-
your stash before charging into
my
combat.
third wine bag, and now I have a flask that has been low-key in my back pocket this whole
Right.
time. But I'm really...
You're planning for the future.
I'm
but
more of
you're-
a wine drinker,
it's not
and
like-
I've got a long horizon ahead
But
of
it's
me.
not like a down to the minute need right now.
You know, we can have different opinions of what it is to have a down-to-the-minute need. I'm
That's
looking
totally fair. I'm
towards-
just telling you physically what
Where I am.
Ulrich's body needs, but you know, you act however you choose.
Ulrich is thinking, like, at some point I've got to sleep. I just killed some dudes. I'm trying to not hear this laughter anymore. Trying to create a little laughter in the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are those wineskins, dog? Do I need to roll a search?
So, Cannon, you're gonna see to shutting up the barbarian.
Well, I'd like us to do that together. I'm not really...
Well, I'll tell you that you yourself know that you can just dispel the spell.
Oh, then yeah. Done. Let's do that.
Okay, he's tied up,
Do
though.
I have... I mean, yeah. What do we do?
We super tied him up. He is way tied up.
Oh yeah, he's super duper tied up.
Yeah.
You'll have to probably do some kind of like little magic word
Tell
and
him
some
an
kind of
anti-joke.
gesture if you
Tell
want
him an
to.
anti-joke.
Bad joke. 2 clowns are eating a cannibal, and they say, "I think I got this wrong."
He
And then the guy
stops laughing
Yeah.
and promptly passes out.
Cool.
Oh, from the pain of being...
He was also at 1 HP, and at this point he's been
So it's just that he's
laughing
laughing at 1 HP.
uncontrollably. And he's been laughing uncontrollably for the last like 20 to 30 minutes.
I didn't know he was at
Probably
1
not
HP.
getting a lot of oxygen.
No, that's hilarious.
2 things we want to do, right? We want to get some rest and try to get some
Get a drink.
heal
Yeah.
up a little
That's
bit.
what
Probably.
I'm saying.
Let's
Let's do that.
if everybody
We
wants to
also-
loot the camp, let's go ahead and loot the
Yeah,
camp.
we also want to loot.
Yeah, so everybody roll. Is there just a straight up search?
There
Fucking
isn't.
5th
No.
Perception, survival.
edition. Yeah, let everybody roll perception.
I did a 16.
And I got a 13.
Roll
16.
big 4. Obviously, very.
Okay.
I've got one thing in mind.
All right, y'all search around. I will say that Ulrich, you do in fact find 2 full wineskins.
Bang up. So basically,
Well, just-
I found those and was like, Cool.
rock gut barbarian wine. It's awful.
Man, really?
Oh yeah,
Drink
it's
better.
it's not
Oh, they're
very good.
barbarians.
And one of these
Nature
wineskins will
was
get
it.
you through about a day. And Cannon, you don't find anything particularly special. All of you see going around, there are bedrolls that are all actually really well kept and look like they're taken care of. There's a small.
We're gonna take care of our bedroll, but not our wine. I'm just
there's
saying.
there's a
it's
pack
garbage.
of pelts. Looks like maybe they've been out here for a while. If
Any money? That's really all I was looking for.
Mandark, you find under a pile of pelts a small chest. It is locked, however.
Okay, well, I didn't do that.
There's a padlock on it.
Padlock. Well, hey, who can pick a lock?
Do you ask?
Yeah.
I can.
You want to try and pick this?
Yeah.
Pick a
Yeah,
lock?
pick a fucking do that with a rolling.
Yeah, let's do sleight of hand.
Fine.
Also, do you have lock picks?
I have.
Yeah, what do you got?
Here's what I do. In my search, I noticed a very thin object poking out of a barbarian's eyeball. I go to that barbarian, and after a big hearty swig of his barbarian wine, which just makes you feel a little more barbaric, I jerk the damn thing out, and I start inspecting
There's
it.
a quick like squirt of blood and brain
Does it
matter.
make like?
Yeah, it's like
"Bleh."
yeah.
I'm like, great, and I flick it off. And I inspect it. I realize that it can be broken down to even smaller parts, which I do. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen this done. Matlock, what was his name? MacGyver? I watched this. There's great stories told. Great in the
The legendary hero MacGyver.
Yeah. When I studied at Bad Company, the Book of Bad Company had many tales.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
the
acted
hero
out.
MacGyver.
It was acted out. I saw it acted all the time. I
well.
totally know how to pick a lock.
Okay. Yeah. Roll sleight of hand to try and pick this lock.
Why not?
MacGyver stopped a train with.
How
like,
about
a paperclip.
22?
22.
How about
You
it?
pick a lock with that ballpoint pen that you pulled out of that eye socket. You open the lock and take an inspiration.
Yay! Because MacGyver, right?
Yeah.
It was because of MacGyver.
Well, it was pulling the pen out of the eye and then rolling a killer fucking 22 to
I'll
pick a
take
lock with.
it.
That was good. Yeah, and I want to start doing that too, giving out inspiration like
In the moment.
in the moment for specifically
fun.
badass things.
That makes
yeah.
it feel fun, yeah.
So what's in the box?
What's in the fucking box? When I do it too, I look back over my shoulder like, sup, y'all? I can pick a lock.
Sawdudes.
I pick locks. I'm a lock picker.
So you open this small chest and it goes doodle-doodle-doo,
Ooh, what's in the box?
and you find a small purse full of 40 silver pieces
Nice.
and a note that appears to be written in Elvish.
Can we read that?
I mean, if someone spoke Elvish, they could read it.
It also occurs to all of you that you have not completed your objective from the Brotherhood necessarily.
Well, here's
They
what
tasked you with at least finding out why these attacks are happening, if not stopping them entirely. And you know that there's got to be more than one group of barbarians operating like this one was.
God, you're right.
That's
we just
true.
killed them and took their money.
one of them's a little bit alive.
I'll offer this. I'll be like, I have an uncle that actually spoke Elvish. I might be able to pick out what this means.
Do you think so?
I think
You
so.
want to take a look at it?
I'll take a look at it.
Take a look. See what you think. I mean, I knew so many Elvish.
Clearly, I speak fluent Elvish, so I would like
Right.
to know. I would like to.
I know.
yeah.
The thing that's crazy, guys, is I knew so many elves growing up. I knew so many. It's
I don't know
weird
how you
that
could-
I don't
Probably
have
not
this
like
language.
hundreds and hundreds. You might have like.
I was tight. We played Snicker kebabs together. We played Mumbledy Peg. Me and some Elvish barbarian children were really tight. It's so weird that I don't know Elvish.
All right, you hand the note over to Cannon, and Cannon, the note says, "This is totally unacceptable. The samples are not nearly fresh enough. If you stupid, incompetent elves cannot be counted on to bring the samples to the right place in a timely fashion, just start bringing them to," and it describes directions that you think these people might be able to figure out, your companions. to what sounds like the mouth of a cave somewhere in like a gully nearby.
What?
Okay. So I'm gonna say, wow, you know, I don't really know this language at all. But I do. I can. I studied language a little bit on my own, and and so there's a lot of common things between languages.
Yeah, definitely. Makes
And
sense.
it looks like they're talking about some kind of samples.
Samples, you say?
Yeah, I don't know, and it seems angry, but there's directions here, and I can't really figure out what they are, but it's some kind of cave.
What about samples, I wonder?
I don't know. That's all I can gather from this note.
What a mystery. I say, taking another hearty swig of barbarian wine and just feeling a little bit more barbaric about things. So directions to a cave.
So
do you think
can
you can piece those out?
Can I figure out what these directions are based on this? Like, is there a way for me to
Roll survival.
11.
You recognize like the descriptions of like types of trees and woods and general cardinal directions and stuff, but you're not confident that you could find this cave on your own.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay, but I mean, okay.
So do you think you can lead us to the
I don't
to the
feel
cave?
comfortable. Can I read them the directions and stumble through it like I don't actually know exactly what it is?
Roll
why not.
deception.
Okay.
And both of you
Passive perception.
roll perception.
It's always 20.
Yeah.
15.
15.
17.
Cool. I got 21.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys totally buy.
I'm real good at lying.
You guys totally
Struggling.
buy his stumbling through. So, yeah, he gets it out, and both of you roll survival with advantage
What's advantage?
because you're outlanders.
roll two and
Roll
take this
twice and take the higher one.
Whew, 17.
15 total.
Yeah, you both are quite confident that you can figure this out. The directions are fairly clear. It was
Do we give each other we're like, yeah, it's like kind of, and he's like, yeah, it's definitely right over there. And then we have this moment where we're like, and then we high five.
I knew the high five was coming.
Yeah, right? Because it's right over there,
Can we
right?
just do it?
Dude. Yeah! What's up?
It's totally over there.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Do you guys think maybe
Sup,
we should
Shouty?
rest a little bit before we take off in this direction?
Wait, are we going to the cave?
I don't know how to kill people.
You're
I
all
thought we
you're
were-
all quite banged up.
We need to figure out what's happening. That's what we were tasked with. But
I take a large swig of this beverage and I'm like, dudes, honestly, I was thinking we just kind of bail.
I'm gonna say let's take a nap. Let's get some rest because I'm gonna use Song of Rest, which
Right, so you're just going to sleep in the barbarian's bed. That we just
if
killed,
we're
right?
taking a short rest, it means everyone. Let's see.
Ain't nobody ate yet either. We gotta eat.
Yeah.
Do they have any food?
There's food. There's water.
There's
you guys are in a
barbarian
camp.
protein bars.
A very well
You
put
eat
together
them
camp.
and you feel a
Barbars.
little bit more barbaric about things.
Barbars.
They're great.
So-
Barbars.
What it says is for Song of Rest, if we take a short rest here,
You can take a long rest here.
Wait,
Right.
how is this game on the internet?
You probably should take a long rest.
My character, after taking a large swig of barbarian wine, which makes me feel just slightly more barbaric about things, is like, wait, did you want to go to the cave?
yeah, I mean that's what we were tasked to do is to figure out.
You want to, well, but dude, these guys were really big.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying we have to fight. We can be stealthy. We can sneak up there and.
I mean, some of us can be stealthy. I'm not trying to be mean, but... Dudes, honestly, I was thinking maybe we just bail on this whole brotherhood thing anyways. We don't have to... we can just be like, never mind, we don't want to, do your work. And,
So we just killed everybody, looted their camp, slept in their beds, and
I
then
mean-
abandoned the goal.
I ain't trying to be mean, but before you found these barbarians, I was thinking maybe, we give it 2 more nights. I was almost out of wine anyway. Then we can go back to Pterodactyl. Maybe, play
Yeah.
some loot, get some fucking money for booze, kick it.
But how much more money could we get if we do this job for them?
It was
that's
good money.
That
Yeah.
is very forward thinking, and I'm a very short sighted man. It might be because
You're a
of
very
my
short
stature.
everything.
Yes, it could be my stature.
I mean, I think that. Listen,
Well, then why don't we just go,
Can we go
tell
check
them
it out?
where the cave is, and then they can go. Do we need
but
to go?
let's talk about this too. What if we get there and there's something better there that we might be able to get for ourselves?
Ooh, like a soul stone.
You know, like maybe they have like they're obviously doing something. It's some kind of major operation. This is just the beginning.
The samples might be there.
Yeah, I mean the sample packs are expensive.
Dude, I'm saying. I don't know, man. If their wine is as shit as this wine.
But imagine this. I'll throw it. You seem like a person who is into a mutually beneficial scenario. So how about this?
I do like to be benefited mutually.
We go check it out. If we feel like we can do anything about it, if we can figure out what's happening, we will. And we can loot the hell out of that place, take whatever's valuable, then go back to the Brotherhood.
Or not. With all of our extra stuff.
And then collect our reward. And if we
double collect.
Yes.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down here. Yeah. Okay.
And if we have to lie about what's happening, we can lie. But I doubt we want these samples. But certainly they have. Certainly they have something we want.
It's so good to see the team coming together.
Man, wouldn't it be so rad if one of us could speak Elvish? Because then we'd know more about what it is that this letter is. I mean,
unfortunately, that's where we're at right now.
I know, it's just such a bummer, and it's crazy.
I bet you this
so many elves when I was growing up.
I bet you this passed out Elvish barbarian would probably speak Elvish that we could, So maybe we take a long rest, and in the morning we wake his ass up and make him translate it for real.
I love that. I'm gonna eat some of these Barbars. I'm gonna get down on this barbarian wine.
Barbars?
Barbars.
Yeah, the barbarian protein bars.
Right.
You eat them and they make you feel just.
Our heroes finally have dollar signs in their eyes and plans on their minds. What could possibly go wrong? No, but seriously, guys, thank you so much for listening to episode 3. Episode 4 is going to be out in 2 weeks. We want to give an extra super duper special thank you to our early Patreon subscribers, y'all. It is fantastic that we are starting this thing with our hosting fees already taken care of. Of course, anything beyond that is greatly appreciated and goes a long way towards helping make this a sustainable project. So if you would like to join them, check it out at patreon.com/SideQuestFTR to learn more about how to donate. I also just wanted to remind everybody real quick that while we play Dungeons & Dragons on the internet, in real life, we are the Ford Theater Reunion, a world-renowned sludge funk circus punk ensemble. If you are listening to this on its scheduled release date of August 27th, then we just finished up our big East Coast tour. But don't worry, we are going to be back on the road in October, y'all. It is our 10-year anniversary. The Ford Theater Reunion has been around for 10 years. I feel fucking old, but incredible about it. And we're going to be celebrating with a big shindig October 13th at Cosmic Charlie's. I don't know if we've announced that yet, but hey, there it is. And then we're going to be going on a huge tour. We're going to be going out west all the way to Colorado, back around through the south. Check our website for dates as they become available. That is thefordtheaterreunion.com. We would love to see you all on the road. SideQuest is, of course, played and produced by The Ford Theater Reunion with original 8-bit music by our very own Joe Harbison. We will be back with a brand new episode 4 in just 2 weeks. Don't go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe and like and give us all that crap. That's all I have to bug you about right now. See you next time on SideQuest.